Right, hi. Right, another little update. Day 21 going into 22. So, as I've mentioned, it's really important to feel good. So, I've been getting a bit of stuff off my chest. To me, that's helping me feel good because it gets it off my chest, so it's not bothering me. It's not going around my head causing me problems, right? So, making certain types of videos helps get stuff off my chest. That's good because it clears the way so that I can concentrate on feeling good. One of the other things that I've done recently to make sure that I feel good, because I was having problems with my knees, I mentioned. Right, now, one of the ways in the past I've dealt with having when I've got knee problems, because this has happened before, is to eat mussels. And I don't get on with shellfish at all. I really don't get on with shellfish. Any types of shellfish. I can eat things like prawns and a small amount of crab and lobster and that, but generally speaking, things like mussels, they're a bit of a no-no for me. About 2 years ago, I was eating mussels, and I ate them I think it was about 2 or 3 times in a year. It was like in this time of year as it's starting to get cold. Probably getting more towards like Christmas time. It was a bit colder. It was about the third time I'd had them, and I just opened up these like wounds in the palms of my hands and the soles of my feet. Just like cracks, big open sort of wounds, like cracked skin, just opened up. So it does my digestion. It causes problems for my digestion. But there's loads of really good minerals in there. It's really good for my circulation. It's good for my heart and my brain, and especially my joints. It really strengthens up my joints and like my knees and stuff. So what I do, and this is the first time I've had mussels for about 2 years. But when I do have mussels now, what I do is I make sure that I'm going to digest them as well as I can and get them through my system as quickly as possible. So what I did because I had the mussels about 3 days ago. So then I made sure that morning I had a bottle of Yakult, like that little sort of yogurt drink that you get. It's quite expensive. You get a pack of 7 of them. So I had one of them. I've been having sauerkraut. I've got some kombucha in the cupboard that's been brewing for months. It's really, really strong. It almost tastes like vinegar. It's so strong. So I had some of that. What else have I had? Oh yeah, some kefir. There's some kefir in the fridge that have been brewing for like about 6 weeks, so I drank that as well. And eating loads of food on top of it to sort of push it all through quickly, right? And so I could feel it, in my guts for a couple of days after I'd eaten them, trying to cause me problems. So this is why I've been having all this sort of sauerkraut and kefir and stuff, which I try to have on quite regularly anyway. But usually I'm only having about 2 types of beneficial stuff for my digestive system. But in the last week it's been more like 4 or 5. Let me just think. There's the Yakult, the kefir, sauerkraut, kombucha. Yeah, and I just bought some more yogurts actually. I don't normally buy yogurts, but I bought some more yogurts just to make sure. Just to sort of make sure. But it all feels okay now. My joints have strengthened up a lot. So I wouldn't normally have mussels. As I say, I have not had them for 2 years, but they do work to strengthen my joints up. So I will use them as like a medicine that's like got side effects, unpleasant side effects. I've had it before, and it's ruined my digestive tract for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and I say it caused me like serious allergies and stuff. But I'm pretty confident that these sort of things you can deal with them. You know, you can get on top of them. You can find ways around them. You know, I don't plan to eat mussels again for probably at least another 2 years if I can. I don't like eating them. You know, I only eat them as medicine, like. So this is just a video, an update saying you've got to do whatever it takes to feel good. I can't carry on doing this work and walking around the town or around my territory, you know, if I've got dodgy knees. So I've had to do like, you know, stuff to make sure that I'm strong enough to walk around and carry on with all this stuff, making these videos and doing whatever it takes. And I expect you to do the same. You know, do whatever it takes you to feel healthy and good and happy inside yourself. That's what you have to do, because you can't use these sort of energies that we're talking about cultivating if you don't feel in really good, healthy, sort of top of the world form. You've got to feel as good as you can. So, and you've got to do whatever it takes to make you feel good. Whether that's getting stuff off your chest, whatever, you'll know what it takes for you. You know, we're all different, so you have to work out what's the best thing for you to make sure that you feel in your optimum state, especially emotionally, but that's also going to relate to physically as well, but as much as you can, you know, and mentally and spiritually, whatever, it's all connected. So I just thought I'd get this down before we start tomorrow, back down the tree.